America is on the verge of exploring more of the moon more than ever before. This new era of lunar exploration is called Artemis, named after the twin sister of Apollo. She is the goddess of the moon. Under the Artemis Program, humanity will explore regions of the moon never visited before. The moon is a stepping stone for human exploration, said Jim Bridenstine of NASA. It has been 51 years since astronauts last walked on the lunar surface during the Apollo program, and since then robotic exploration of deep space has seen decades of technological advancements. America will lead the monumental shift that frees humanity from our innate bonds to Earth. The Artemis generation will teach us how to live on other worlds. In 2019, U.S. Vice President Pence issued a new challenge to NASA: land the first woman and next man on the moon by 2024. 4 years earlier than originally planned. NASA moved quickly to respond to the Vice President's challenge, but unfortunately fell behind on schedule. In 2018, with support from the highest level national decision makers, NASA proposed a plan to return humans to the lunar surface by 2028. Long-standing International Space Station partners are eager to join NASA in lunar orbit, like the Canadian Space Agency (CSA), the European Space Agency (ESA), the Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency (JAXA), and the Russian Space Agency, and many more. There are some things that have to first be tested in order for the Artemis program to be successful. One of them is the Artemis 1 mission, which was the uncrewed orbital mission around the moon to test the Space Launch System rocket and the Orion spacecraft, and also to test the Orion's heat shield during its high-speed Earth re-entry at nearly 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Artemis 2 will set the record for the farthest human travel from Earth. Artemis 3, with confidence gained through Artemis 1 and Artemis 2, Orion and its crew will also once again travel to the moon, this time boarding the human landing system that will bring the first woman and the next man to the lunar surface. On the lunar surface, the crew will wear the new Exploration Extravehicular Mobility spacesuit as they explore the surface for about a week before returning to Orion for the trip home to Earth. At the lunar South Pole, NASA and its partners will develop an Artemis base camp to support longer expeditions on the lunar surface. Planned base camp elements include a lunar terrain vehicle, a habitable mobility platform, a lunar foundation habitation module. In 2019, NASA conducted a successful test known as Ascent Abort 2, which tested the Orion launch abort system that sits atop Orion at launch and during descent. If an emergency occurs during launch, the launch abort system pulls Orion and its crew away from the rocket to land in the Atlantic Ocean. The 3-minute test proved that Orion's launch abort system can outrun a speeding rocket during high-stress aerodynamic conditions